This is especially for those who are in the abroad or you are planning to Japa. Make sure your internet accounts for your bank for your banking transactions are working, because you can run your account from overseas. All right. So if you're abroad, you can also do this. Some may say they've not been able to open their account. You may not be able to open an account with some traditional banks because of some things that they may not let you do online. But there are some other banks, like the internet banks, that you can open an account with even if you're overseas. Some of them just require just your details, your BVN, your NIN, and a few more things to do their KYC. All right, that's that. Know your customer. All right, like the OPay, the PalmPay, and the rest. All right, but hold it before you accuse me that but these banks, they don't have offices and all that. A lot of things are changing. I'm not saying you should put all your monies there, but you can have monies there that you use for maybe little transactions, 50,000, 10,000, 100,000, 200,000. And as you get to know them more, you can increase your limit. Why? Most of these banks are a lot more efficient when you are dealing with artisans and dealing with a lot of things, because they are faster. Most issues are resolved faster, and many times they usually have a sped up transactions compared to the traditional banks. All right, so have an OPay account for minor transactions, or you can use them for major transactions depending on what you're doing. I use them for all kinds of transactions depending on where I'm going. I'll talk to you about that in my next video, about different bank accounts and how they help your packaging. I'll talk to you about that in another video. All right, but if you're in the abroad, have this kind of account. If you're planning to travel, have this kind of account in addition to your traditional accounts. So the dollar account can be running. Remember, there are two kinds of dollar debit cards in case you're going to use them abroad. There's the credit dollar debit card and there's the debit dollar debit card, all right? So the debit one, sometimes some institutions may not accept them overseas because of their own policies. But the credit ones, they are just like credit cards, and many times they can process your transactions. So while asking your banker or your bank account manager what kind of debit or credit card to get for your dollar account, make sure you clarify this. Some may not know, so escalate this, the question to people who know better, so that even if you're abroad, you can use your dollar cards, all right? That being said, you can keep your Naira account, and once you do internet banking, you can run this account from any part of the world. One of the things I tell people to do is to check the validity of your ATM cards, just in case you need to do things that involve your ATM card. If it's left with maybe 6 months to 1 year to expiry, you can just go tell the bank to confiscate it and give you another one that is valid for like 3 years. So that gives you a kind of threshold to be able to settle down and do many things while there before that one expires, all right? So you can keep running some of your Nigeria accounts in case you have some pending payments, some pending receiverships and all that. You can let them know. And also, sometimes you don't want people to even know you're not in the country because you want your business to still be running. So you give them a Nigeria account, just the way you used to do before, and receive money from there. And sometimes you want to make some payments in Naira. You can use your Nigeria accounts to pay from anywhere in the world. So don't say I'm not a techie, that I'm not into computer things like that. Find a way to get yourself doing this by yourself so that you can know what is happening in your accounts, all right? So hope this was of value to you. If you have any questions around this, please ask. If you have any concerns, please ask. If I have the answers, as always, I'll let you know. If I don't have the answers, I'll go search for the answers. And if I don't find the answers, I will leave you to God. All right. See you in my next video. All right. And hope you got something. You can subscribe if you've not subscribed. You can click the notification button if you've not done that, so that you can get other videos. And take time to go through some other videos that I've done. Some are very educative. You can learn a thing or two, or have things to share with people in your groups or your communities here or two, and they can learn one or two things. All right. See you in my next video.